going on YouTube? Welcome back to my channel, Elite Mechanics. My name is Hassan, and today we're going to be doing a little project on a 2012 Ferrari 458. We're going to be installing a IPE full titanium exhaust. This will be one of two-part videos. So I'm going to do this video of the removal, and I'll do another video of the install. It's not going to be as technical as, you know, a step-by-step DIY. It's going to be more of a time-lapse. Here's a little shot of what's going on, kind of showing you guys what's involved in getting this job done, but not so much a step-by-step on how to do the job. Anyways, as usual, let's get into it. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to remove the rear bumper, and we are going to have to lift the car up, remove all the under paneling and the diffuser along with the fender liners for the rear wheels, and then we can remove the bumper. Okay, so we successfully got the bumper off, we removed everything. I'm going to show you some of the work that I did. So you can see the bumper here is all removed. There was some foam here when you saw in the time lapse. The foam's gone because I removed it. It's just Allen screws that go into these spots. And then the wheel arches had to be removed. But ultimately, it's just 3 bolts. There's one here, one in the corner, and one right here in the bumper. It's really easy to remove this bumper. Didn't take that much time at all. And then there's a main connection here. These 2 plugs, once you unplug these, everything comes off with the bumper. So all the wiring harness is still attached to the bumper. You can see the 2 main junctions. So it makes it really easy for removal. But the harness stays with the bumper. So now the next step to continue on in this process is going to be removing the engine bay paneling and getting access to the top of the exhaust from the engine bay. So we're going to go ahead and get started on that and continue from there. All right, so we got a lot of the parts off. The rear section of the exhaust has been removed. The catalytic converters have also been removed. Those came out to the top, as you see in my time lapse. So now it's time for the manifolds. Get the manifolds out, and that will conclude part one of this video. And part two will obviously be the installation. But we're almost there. Just gotta get the manifolds out. I got the inner wheel liners out as well to make this a lot easier for me to do. It's a little tight in here, but it's doable. And then here's this beautiful, beautiful exhaust. I mean, it is just gorgeous. And it's so light, like this weighs nothing. It's featherweight. Very excited to hear how this thing sounds when it's all done. It's probably gonna sound like a cannon. But I think the client's gonna be very happy. All right, so the exhaust manifold on the passenger side is off. See what that looks like in here. This was the easy side. The driver's side is going to be much more difficult, and I will show you guys why that is. Let me grab my light here. So on this side, it's a lot tighter. I don't have as much room. And then you'll also notice in the back corner, it's hard to see, but the last bolt for the flange on the manifolds is blocked by the AC compressor. To give you a better view, I have no way to get underneath. I'll probably have to pull the compressor out to access it. Anyways, it is what it is. That's why they pay me the big bucks. They're both out, so that's going to conclude part one. And then in part two, we'll be installing all the new stuff into the car, including the manifolds. Let me get a light so we can see. This side was definitely a little bit more tricky than the passenger, but it's out. There it is.